Hello and welcome to Headline Harbor Hub. I'm bringing you today's top updates and the insights you need to stay ahead. Let's begin. Donald Trump, the U.S. president-elect, has requested that the U.S. Supreme Court postpone a planned TikTok ban until he has a political resolution ready. Trump opposes banning TikTok and seeks the ability to resolve the issues at hand through political means once he takes office. According to a legal brief, his attorney filed with the court on Friday. The court is scheduled to hear arguments on January 10th over a U.S. statute that mandates that ByteDance, the Chinese business that owns TikTok, sell the social media platform to an American company or risk being banned on January 19th, the day before Trump takes office. ByteDance has denied accusations from U.S. politicians and authorities that it has ties to the Chinese government. Congress passed a bill in April that included the divest or ban provision in response to the accusations made against an app that has 170 million users in the U.S. President Joe Biden signed the bill into law. With limited success, TikTok and ByteDance have challenged the rule in several court cases, claiming that it violates American free speech rights. Since there has not been a buyer yet, the American High Court has been the corporation's last hope to overturn the ban. The Supreme Court agreed to let TikTok, ByteDance, and the U.S. government present their arguments on January 10th, just days before the ban is scheduled to go into effect, despite having earlier refused to act on a request for an emergency injunction against the statute. Last week, Trump had a meeting at his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida with Shouzi Chu, the CEO of TikTok. An unprecedented, novel, and difficult tension between free speech rights on one side and foreign policy and national security concerns on the other, Trump stated in his court brief on Friday. Trump takes no position on the underlying merits of this dispute, according to the petition, but it also stated that delaying the deadline until January 19th would give Trump the opportunity to pursue a political resolution to the issue without going to court. Numerous state governments have voiced worries about the well-known social media app, and the U.S. Justice Department has claimed that TikTok's purported Chinese connections pose a national security threat. Under the leadership of Austin Knudsen of Montana, nearly 24 state attorneys general have petitioned the Supreme Court to preserve the rule requiring ByteDance and TikTok to divest or face bans. An attempt to repeal the legislation was denied by a federal appeals court earlier in December, which cited it as the culmination of extensive bipartisan action by the Congress and successive presidents. Despite having backed a ban during his first term as president, Trump has stated openly that he is against it. At a press conference earlier in December, he declared, "I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points, despite the fact that Kamala Harris, his opponent, received the majority of young voters' support." That's all for now from Headline Harbor Hub. Thank you for watching.